Arm & Hammer super washing soda. Make sure it's not baking soda because there is a difference. You need a cup of it, borax, a half a cup of borax, and then some sort of soap. A lot of people use Dial. There's some other kind of soaps. I like this Kirk's Castile soap. It's very natural and very sensitive, or good for sensitive skin. And so that's all that you're going to need, and some water and a bucket. So the first thing you're going to do is heat some water up, and the Castile soap is a bar, and you can use liquid. It just doesn't gel up as easy on the at the end. And you're going to grate it up. Most of the time, I do this by hand, but this time I got really smart and decided to do it in my little blender, and my bullet, it works very well. Except when I opened it and I was breathing in all kind of soap, smog, dust is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, but it worked very well. So just grind that up. The smaller you can get it, the better it's going to dissolve. And you're going to dump that in, and this is about 4 cups of water. And then you're going to dump in your washing soda and your borax. It doesn't matter what you put in first. You're just going to mix all that in together. And you're going to stir this until it's dissolved really well. And once you get that dissolved, and it usually doesn't take a few minutes, and that's why I said the smaller you can get your soap, the better, because it's going to dissolve quicker that way, not be as long. Now some people like to make a powder soap, and if you're going to do powder, then really once you get your soap ground up and you have your other stuff, just put it all together in a container, shake it up good, and you have your powder. And that's all you have to do. And you can use a tablespoon, I know, like really it does clean your clothes, a tablespoon per load, and that's all you need. So it will last a long time, and it really does work. I just don't like the powder as much. I couldn't get, when I would wash some of my darker clothes, I would have some spots left from my soap, but again, that was when I was hand grading it, so this way it might dissolve a little bit easier. But it could have been my washing machine, because I know a lot of people who like the powder and it works for them. But the liquid is what we're doing today, and so if you're going to do that, just put it in the pot with some water and keep stirring until you get it mixed up good, which we about have it. Chunk there, but once you get it mixed up good, then what you're going to do is you need a 5-gallon bucket with a lid. And I've already taken this bucket here and I've filled it up halfway with hot water. Tap water is fine. And so once you get this mixed in, then you're going to just pour this into your hot tap water that you already have in here. And you're going to, my dog's coming over to try it. No, you don't need to drink that, girl. You do. Don't let your dog drink it. Then you're going to mix it up. You can come get her, Erin. She's checking this out too. She's learning how to make some laundry detergent for her clothes. So mix this up really well. Give it some good stirs. And then we're going to fill this up the rest of the way with water, hot water. This is the fun part. Yep. You may want to put a towel under yours so you don't wet your floor. So we're going to fill this the rest of the way with water. And once we get full, we're going to set it somewhere. I'll just put it in my laundry room and let it set overnight, or about 24 hours. What's going to happen is all this water is going to mix in, give it a good stir too before you set it in there. All the water and the soaps and powders are going to mix together and they're going to gel up. And it's not going to be like one solid gel, but there will be a layer on top. And so each time I get some out, I'll mix it up. But from there, I'll just take like an old laundry detergent container that I've used in the past, and I'll fill it halfway full, and then I'll fill it halfway with water. So this is actually twice concentrated. So really, it looks like I'm making 5 gallons, but I'm actually making 10. So this lasts us with 3 kids, and a dog, and we run, and we exercise, and lasts a while, and but that's part of the reason is because it is so concentrated, and it really does clean your clothes. So we have it about full there. And again, we will mix it one last time just to make sure everything's good and stirred up. We're going to put it in the laundry room, like I said, let it sit overnight, and then I'll pour it into my containers. Now, this I'll leave just like this, but what you may want to do, and this works great, and it does clean, what you may want to do though is put some essential oils in there. If you have lemon or orange, those citrus are really great. They smell good and clean. They have antibacterial qualities. And so I'll put like maybe 20 drops or so into a big container. You can let her down, Erin, so I'll cover this up. So she can't drink it now. Lavender is great, especially for kids and babies. Really just kind of be creative and try your own thing. Look up all the different qualities of essential oils, and it helps. My clothes don't smell like a big lavender plant when they come out, but it's just a little bit of a good smell to it, some good qualities to add to it. But again, if you want to leave it like this, it's fine. But I usually leave this part just like this and add those just to my individual bucket. And that is as simple as it is. Now I have 6 months worth of laundry detergent. I don't have to go up and down that laundry aisle and pay how much for like a little bottle. And so that's it. And we have clean clothes for half a year.